What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Alex. Going to go over our friend Matic as well as Ethereum. Currently, we're sitting at $1.35. We're down about 4% on the day. We're sitting at a market cap of 10.4 billion. 24-hour volume, 487 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. And you can grab one of the incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So we're here on the 4-hour time frame. We talked about this rising wedge pattern. As you can see, we met the target. I did mention if we create a lower low, watch for that higher low on the RSI, bullish divergence, signifying to us that the bears are running out of strength. We have a huge support zone in between $1.34 and $1.24. As you can see, all the support in this area, which I've gone over in previous videos, a lot of support and resistance in that area. So if we do see our bounce from this level, I do think you would have a good chance to come back up and hit this level of resistance right around $1.42. I would say about $1.40 to $1.42. If this bullish divergence does begin to play out, if we simply come up and hit 134 and get rejected, just watch for a double bottom. And even if we create a little bit of a lower low, I do think you're still going to see a higher low on the RSI, which will eventually lead to a push back to the upside, as bullish divergences are a sign that the bears are running out of strength. As well as the money flow is very, very low. On the 4-hour time frame, if I drop in a line here and we go back to the last time the money flow was this low. So here's an example. The last time the money flow was this low was right here. You saw a massive push back to the upside. So once again, the money flow is extremely low, which usually leads to a push back to the upside. If we can get back above the EMAs here on the 4-hour time frame, I would target 142. If you break that level of resistance, then 147, which is the golden ratio. As you can see, we lost the golden ratio and we have come all the way back down to where we started. So we need to get back above about $1.32 here, which is this previous swing low, because if we get rejected here and we roll over, higher likelihood you're coming down to the 1.272 at $1.24. After that, you target the 1.618 all the way down at $1.12. However, in my opinion, I do believe this bullish divergence will play out long before we reach the 1.618 extension. If we pop over to our next chart on the daily, I have been talking about this falling wedge pattern and a beautiful bullish divergence on the on the daily RSI. I did drop in this trend line of support at $1.25. You can see we are very, very close to coming down to that level. So if we were to drop down in between about $1.23 to $1.25, will give us a beautiful opportunity to bounce back up to this level of resistance, which would be coming in at about $1.52 for our friend Matic. Now let's quickly look at Ethereum. We're here on the 4-hour time frame. Same thing with ETH, bullish divergence on the RSI as well as the money flow. We lost 2985. I said if we lose that level of support, guys, do target the golden ratio, which is coming in at 2869. We didn't quite make it down there, but of course we can still come down to that level, and that will give us a beautiful opportunity to bounce. I've dropped in this support box as well in between about 2846 and 2713. So what we may see here is a little bit of consolidation and quite possibly a push back up to this level of resistance, 2985. We break above it, hold it as support. That's when ETH could come all the way up and test about 3123. Now, if we lose the golden ratio, I would just watch this support box in between 2846 and 2713. See all the support and resistance in this area. And if I scroll back, there was a lot of support here and a whole bunch of resistance all the way back in May of 2021. So a really strong level of support in between 2713 and 2846. But I do believe the bears are getting exhausted here. A bounce back to the upside will come sooner than later, in my opinion. Even if we come up, we get rejected by 2985 and we create a lower low, I do think you'll still see that higher low on the RSI and eventually see a nice push back up to resistance. Now, if we look at Ethereum on the daily, if we can hold support here, we are maintaining this uptrend. As you can see here, we had a low, we had a higher low, and if we hold support and we bounce here, we're creating a higher low once again, continuing to maintain this uptrend. As you can see here, the money flow is all the way down at the bottom section on the daily, and that usually leads to a bounce. As you can see here, money flow low on the daily, bounce back to the upside right here as well, money flow low, big bounce back to the upside. So that can be an early indication we start to see money flowing back into ETH. that we will see a bounce back to the upside. If we do come down, just watch that 2713 as I had just mentioned, huge level of support. Now we'll pop over to our next chart. I was noticing this ascending channel for ETH. So if we were to see a little bit of a bounce, but we fail to come all the way back up to this level of resistance and we roll over, do watch for support coming in about 2740 as we're currently in this ascending channel. And if we're able to push up, stay above the EMAs, then we could see a nice push up to about 3646, which is the resistance of our ascending channel. Now, if we look at the Ethereum short positions, they are continuing to increase here, but we do have a bearish divergence signifying to us that the shorts are running out of strength. So if we do see a nice bounce back to the upside, that's when we see the shorts start to take profits, start to hit their stop losses and get liquidated. Not a lot of increase in the long positions. So if there is a little bit more sell-off, if we come down to 2869, 2846, or even if we were to come all the way down to 2713, I do think we would see the longs begin to increase here, anticipating a move back to the upside. So we'll finish off the video with Matic. With our DCA strategy, we've had 5 entries with our break even sitting at 172. If you want to access the DCA strategy, it's 350 USD. You can sign up through the Patreon. We'll give you access to the Discord where the strategy is fully explained with the buy and take profit zones. And in the short term, on the 4-hour time frame, if we do see a bounce, this bullish divergence starts to play out, watch 134 could act as resistance. If we can break through it, then your next target in my opinion is up here at about 142, and then you're looking at about 147. If we do continue to sell off, if we get rejected, we roll. Just watch the RSI. If we continue to create higher lows, and sooner than later, even if we come down to 124, you are going to see that big bounce back to the upside, in my opinion, unless we see some very swift sell-off and the bullish divergence becomes invalidated. But as of right now, the chart is telling us that the bears are running out of strength, and we could potentially see a nice push back up to these levels of resistance. I think that's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. Let me open it up quickly here. Oh, this is just a little bit of a private conversation. So we have the buy and take profit zones, the DCA charts for the live trades on the channel, as well as trade signals for $10 a month, my exact entries, exits, take profits, and stop losses. We just made some nice profits on an XRP short trade. And of course, over 1,800 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns. You really can't beat it. You get access for $350, and then if you want the trade signals, it's $10 a month. Sign up to the Patreon. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, $4,500 in bonuses for a limited time. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.